Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
The very disappointing Phoenix Mercury. Well, it hasn't been what's going to happen with this team. They are a big underachiever. Uh, no finger pointing yet. No panic, I guess. But the Wings are 4-3, and the line here now is up to 5 at some spots, and the total 168.
Are you talking about the finger pointing to the veterans on that Mercury squad? Is that what it is, Ramon?
I mean, Skylar's going to have to come back soon, and they're going to have to figure out if they like each other or not. No problem with Brittany, other than maybe they're maybe I don't want to be unfair to her. You don't want to say using her too much. You can never use a superstar too much, but maybe they just don't have a deep supporting cast.
Well, they're not playing well defensively, and the Wings just beat them, I believe, here a couple of games ago. So I'm going to go ahead and come back on the Wings. The Mercury are 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 road games. Just not playing well on the road there either. So going ahead and taking Wings -4.5.
All right. Well, the Wings
Or
here
I guess
for
-5 now.
yeah, probably there's a couple of 4.5s out there juiced up to -120 or so right now. So I'm going to take the over as my play in this one. Can't agree on them all. Uh, I'll take over here with Wings and Mercury. Yeah, maybe that people are taking the wing. Maybe that's why the line is moving because the of Phoenix's poor start. Uh, they are 0-2 against the spread on the road, but Dallas, I will mention, 3-1 so far, or no, 2-1 at home as a 2-1 against the spread at home. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'll go over in this one. See, we got some comments here. Maybe looks like Ron will be on the over. And welcome to Adrian Hinsey here.
Adrian's got a question for you.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out right away. Here's Sherilyn on the wings here. And what is a good, accurate sports betting program or software to get information on odds and money movement? Interestingly, we're adding probably the next feature to the Tony's Picks website is going to be live odds. Which will be great, because I think that Tony is going to be wanting to present many lines here. So I think most of the sites that do offer live odds are kind of accurate. I'm not sure I have the right answer for this one. I'm someone that, there are lots of free sites out there, and I'm not going to promote them necessarily, but, I pay for a fast line movement service. So, do you have anything to add to that, Mindy? I'm not sure I can help you, Adrian. Thank you for coming, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't watch the money via the market too much. That's what I have you for, Ramon.
Yeah.
That's why we work pretty good together, right? I look more on the stat side of things. I look at pace of play, things like that. And so this show for me, it's kind of more of an eye opener with Ramon on how he looks at market movement. But I think a lot of it is, like you said, he pays for a service through Don Best. I don't know if you wanted to mention who it was, but on there, I think you can also get where the tickets are being sold, right, via the Public or the Sharp, and maybe that's something that you can check into.
Yeah, there are plenty of sites, and I will say this, and it's always a discussion. I'm hearing on across the street too, talking about people who pay attention to it, don't pay attention to it. For me, I pay attention mostly to tickets, only tickets. Really, I'm not concerned about the money because while Mindy might like to bet a little more than I do, doesn't make her opinion any better or worse, right? Then so you might have someone who is not um, a wealthy person. Maybe they're a good sports bettor. Maybe they grind out a little profit or whatever, but their unit size is smaller. And then here you come Mattress Mac, who's a terrible sports bettor that just bets with his heart and he plops down $5 million. So why are you going to pay attention to the money necessarily? I always want to pay attention to the tickets for me. So maybe that helps a little bit. But as far as you know, I think you can look to any of those sites. They really just use data. Often it's repackaged data from those sites. Yeah, you mentioned Don Best, you mentioned Sports Insights, and those are paid services, and those are the ones that I use. But there are apps out there. I said, Mindy, that I'm using my phone instead of having my odds screen over here today, and so I'm having to whip through the phone on the
Oh
odds.
yeah, there you go.
And that's what Don Best looks like on the phone there. So, and you can see the move come in. For example, on our WNBA, you can see the opening move over there on the end, and then it's a little blurry there. I
Yeah,
see, but
but not too bad.
yeah. And Don, they have a more expensive. You get it fast, but they do have a cheap one too that you can get for like $10 or $15 a month. But there are plenty of free ones out there. If you're not totally serious or totally, or maybe do it as a job like I am, you can rely on those free services. Head over to our Discord, and I'll help you a little bit more, Alan. If you're really, I'm sorry, Adrian, if you're really serious about finding out more. I can definitely, and Charles Sharp mentioned one right there. That's a pretty good app. It probably, look, I know that company right there. I'm not going to flash it on the screen, but what Charles Sharp said about that particular app, I do think it is the best app out there for a lot of information. There's a lot of previews, the line move, the line accuracy of it. And I will say this, that that particular app is also tied in with, I will mention Sports Insights because I like them, but they are the same company kind of. So um, okay, thanks you guys, great.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.